Hello, lovelies. I am Lynn. Jane has sent along a hello, beautiful souls for everybody. She's not been doing readings with me the last week and a half-ish because, part of getting silver is having some health problems. And she talked about some of the things that's going on with her in one of the videos that she and I recorded together last weekend. So, poke around and look at the videos that have her in it. And maybe watch the videos that talk about what she's got going on. Um, when she's ready to come back to record again, I may ask that we just do a quick video about if she wishes to share about her experiences of the things that are happening with her right now. I don't want to give too much away, but just suffice it to say that some health things have occurred as opposed as never mind. Some health things have occurred for her. And moving on. All right. So this week, BB, Midas Touch shared a video today, about today, I believe, yesterday maybe, about Judge Tanya Chutkan, who ordered Elon Musk to testify under oath about his actions in DOGE. And so I wanted to do a quick reading on that to see where this is going to go. And I have to tell you, it's an interesting one. But before I get very far, so when I pull cards from this deck, and by the way, I am using the Trish James Predictions deck. When I pull cards, I just kind of center myself, I bring my energy down, and I give my spirit guide the driver's seat. And I just close my eyes. My cards are upside down so that I cannot see what they say. If I open my eyes, I wouldn't know. And the cat is here playing with food. Um, Sorry for the tail in the in the screen. Um, Birds and cats and dogs, oh my. So anyway, so I go through the cards. I drop one down that says yes. When I hear the yes, I drop it. And then I just keep going through them like that. And then when I'm all done, I pick up the entire set that they said yes to, and I go through them one more time just to be sure that it's still a yes. Um, and any no's I just put back in the box. So that's how I got these cards. What is hilarious, there's two parts to this whole, if you will. My husband is traveling, going on an airplane, and I'm not joking when I pulled these three cards for him: commercial airline, health crisis, airborne. Ah, hopefully not. All right, so these are the cards that I pulled without looking at them. Didn't set the deck, shuffled, went through the deck, pulled them out. Would not have picked these had I tried. All right, so government, politicians and government. Hmm. What he's doing is in hiding. Crew, I don't know if you're familiar with who they are. Um, all right, I need to look up Crew and give you information on them because it's a citizens for ethical something or another in government. I don't remember what crew stands for, but it's ethical behavior. It's one of the ethics people in Trump's first term, 45's first term in office, left and started Crew. And so they did a FOIA on DOGE, on their documents and that type of thing, and they were denied because supposedly it's not an agency, but it's behaving like an agency. And so two different judges reviewed this, Judge Cooper and Judge Chutkan, and both of them found in favor of crew that yes, DOGE does have to testify under oath and provide documentation just as any other government agency would have to do. And I'll put the link for Midas Touch video in the more section below. Um, so anyway, all right, so the government agency is hiding things, which gives us the idea that there are lies in perception. And please note, there is a poisonous snake right here. Got that nice wide head on that snake. And tensions around that have escalated, causing an earthquake or shakeup. And there's going to be big news over this. So it will be very interesting to see what happens this week with that over the next couple weeks. So I want to read on this with my tarot cards and see what comes out with that. Just when I put the cards down, when I flipped them up and looked at them, I was just gobsmacked because that's just not. I expected multiple cards to not even really relate. Then nope, they all go together. Holy cow. Boy, how do they go together? So obviously the three for the airplane thing didn't, but that's that was personal. Apparently my guides want me to know that my husband's gonna bring home another ick. But I love you, honey. He just said thanks from the living room. The question that I'm asking the cards is, what are we going to learn from? What are we going to learn from DOGE and the FOIA? Going to try and delay it. He is feeling like he's crossed by injustice. Gosh darn it. He's and dishonesty. Base of the reading is the Nine of Wands. I'm sorry, let me lay out and I'll just go from there. Ooh, well, isn't this very interesting? I'm normally I just lay my cards out and then pause to do that and come back. I'm not because of the unusual set that I got from the predictions deck. I tell you, I know that Trish James Oracle cards are expensive. Very well worth it. Even if you are interested in purchasing cards, even if all you get is one deck, because they're expensive. They're $75 a deck, I believe. She's in Australia, so she's shipping from Australia. Um, and that's also part of the expense. It's very not cheap. I'll just leave it there. Um, and but oh my gosh, the readings that I get from any of the decks that I have of hers, and I have three of them, each and every one of them is profoundly accurate, really accurate. And so highly, highly recommend if you're in the position to purchase, which I know not everybody is, and you may not want to either. All right. At the heart of our reading is the six of wands in reverse. This is they're going to try and delay. They're going to try and hold off and keep it hidden. And you know, this is a felon 45. His mode of operandi. I said that right. Um, delay, 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 and sue again and appeal, appeal, appeal. So they're going to pull that on this. They're going to try and override what the two judges have said they have to do. And in the meantime, we are going to feel like we have not had justice served. They, in DOGE, Elon, Starboy, I'm using everybody's proper names today, and I'm trying not to do that. Um, so this is justice in reverse. And like I said, we are going to feel like we, that justice has not been served, but they're going to feel like they're being falsely attacked. DOGE is a real agency. They need to be in front of the judge and they need to make those documents available. At the base of the reading is the Nine of Wands. They're going to fight. You're going to fight this tooth and nail. Energy passing away is the Eight of Wands, and this is the rapid energy of what they've done in DOGE. This is a lot of action in a very short period of time. At the top, overarching energy in this is anxiety, Nine of Swords, wakefulness at night, just, that pit in your stomach, no clear path forward. Coming to bear is the Seven of Swords. They're thieving away with information. This guy is taking the swords and sneaking off, and yet looking back to see who might be watching him, who might be checking on him, who might be catching him. DOGE itself is the Page of Pentacles. This is a young person who's in it for the money. They're taking, and I suspect this is one of the young um, computer gurus that he's got working on his team. I also suspect that they are going that the judges who have been ruling on this case are going to ask for them to come in because they've all accessed records they did not have clearance to access, which is highly illegal if I am accurate. And I could be wrong about that. I think I am. So they took the opportunity and ran with it. From the outside, people see them as this entire situation is the King of Cups, and this is like there's a sense of frantic, like there's a mental illness even to this card. I'm kind of wondering if this doesn't represent So addiction is considered a behavioral disorder. And it is a medical diagnosis. And I do want to say on this channel, everybody is loved. Mental health, addictions, gay, straight, black, white, poor, rich, in between. I don't care who you are. We treat everybody with kindness. We accept everybody. I can dislike the actions that hurt others, but I'm also the kind of person to look at the base of what led to where people are now. And what I can say is this: addictions are very, very commonly based in trauma. So, all that being said, that was all kind of side noting. This King of Cups in reverse here, it just, this really, this really feels like Starboy. And I'm sensing the full range of his mental capacity, his emotional capacity, his physical health, which doesn't feel great, any of it. I don't know who hurt him, but it was, no, yeah, I do. Probably is. Yep. Okay. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Hopes and fears in the 0 to 3 month row is judgment. They don't want to have to go in front of the judge. They don't want to. They don't want to have to answer for what they've been doing. They came in. They created chaos. They don't want to have to answer for that. They don't want to have to produce those records. They don't want to have to. They don't want to have to go about. They don't want to have to document how they chose to do what they've chosen to do. And a significant number of records have already been destroyed. According to, I saw a news article about USAID, USAID, that they were shredding thousands of documents as they were closing up. I'm not sure what the legal parameters are around that. I suspect they should not have been doing that. I suspect that all of those documents should have been retained in some form or another. And then the 0 to 3 month future is the star in reverse, and lots of disappointment, lots of despair. At the top of the 3 to 6 month row, we have the Queen of Wands. This is a very aggressive and dramatic person. Lots of drama around this. Lots of drama. This is Queen of Wands in reverse, sorry. Lots of drama. Wow. Talk about lots of narcissism there. And if they don't get their way, they throw the fit, the 2-year-old fit. Um, as others see them, it's the Knight of Cups in reverse. And this is a card of the energy is manipulation. Like asked a question and they give an answer, but it's almost like it's an answer, like here's the question, and oops, sorry. Like here's the question. This is the answer that you have to give, and yet the answer that they give is just a half step off of what they should be giving, and that is a deliberate, deceptive move. Hopes and fears of the future in the 3 to 6 month row is the world in reverse. They want it all, and they're not gonna like what they get. Careful what you ask for, you might get it. Yeah, that's not. Oof, that's just ugly. Whatever plans they had, I feel like they're going to be destroyed. I feel like they're going to be stopped in their tracks. Huh. So this lion here, sorry, this lion right here, I just feel I get a very strong sense that this is Judge Chutkan, sorry, Judge Chutkan. That's kind of hard to say when you're talking fast. I just so strong sense that this is her and that she's going to ensure that they get the justice they deserve. Um, Outcome of the 3 to 6 month row is the Five of Swords upright. Kind of unusual because most of the cards in its reading are upside down. Interesting. About half. About half. Anyway, so um, this young man here is a very arrogant winner, or at least he believes he's the winner. He's got two swords in his hands, in one hand, one in the other, and two on the ground, and only two people are walking away. So there's three other people that he fought and won, and he's gleeful about it. He is just happy. Also, gloating. Gloating comes to mind whenever I see this card. And that's fine. He might gloat about it now. I don't think he's going to be gloating about it later. Oh, sir. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? At the top of the 6 to 12 month row is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And this is um, these are the continued plans that they have to tear apart our government and all the agencies that serve the people of the United States. Hmm. Their plans are to make all of us feel financially and physically, health wise, unstable, to wear us down, to make us regret being here. Visit from Hershey. Um, and hello, sir. You're in the middle, you know that, right? Can you maybe move? Could you maybe not rub your head on the phone? Could you maybe move, please? Excuse me a moment. I'll be right. Okay, sorry about that. I had to love on the cat for a minute because, Mom, you were out of the house today, and I need you, Mom, I need you. KNEAD, need you. All right, so the goal of DOGE is to wear us down, to make us feel insecure, both financially and physically. This could be all forms of health, whether that be physical health or mental health, and I suspect it's all of the above. I don't suspect. I'm 99.9999999% sure, but I'm not there to get into Starboy's head to know for a fact. But boy, everything he does is really pointing to that, right? Right? Okay. Um, and so this is just they want to keep wearing us down. Like we'll fight back the first time we hear about something. Great example is cuts they want to make to Social Security. And then Rachel Maddow show covered what they want to do to Social Security, and people did the thing. Thank you for doing the thing if you're one of those people. Of calling their representatives and saying, don't be doing that. No, no, no. Yep. But the next time that comes up again, and it will come up again, we have to be just as diligent. We can't, just because we're tired doesn't mean that we can. Okay, so something that happened in 45's first term was there was the rounds of make the phone calls, go to the protest, do all the things, be all the things all the time. I will never, ever, ever suggest you do that. I will say this: balance, find your balance. If all you can do is call your representatives and say, I don't agree with what you're doing, I don't agree with what's happening, make your voice heard so that your representatives know. If that's all you can do, that's fine. If you can go to a protest, that's fine. If you know people who are going to a protest but you can't go, maybe do a sign making party, host it. I don't know. There's so many different things that we can do to support persistent messaging from our side. And please note, I'm trying very hard not to use the word resist, because resisting means trying to pull back to where we were before. We're not going back to where we were before. This is the reality we are dealing with now. Nobody's coming to save us. So, as a population, we have to stand up and be that, be our own savior, be our own savior. And at the end of every video, when I tell you that you have more power than you know, that you're far more powerful than you know, this is what I'm talking about. When we as a collective speak out and speak up, man, we're powerful. There is no stopping that kind of energy. All right, so their goal is to wear us down. Lean in. When you're tired, lean back out and rest. Know that whatever you can do is enough, and it is appreciated. Moving on. Their hopes and fears, possibly ours as well, is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Their hope is that they can continue to get away with the lies and deceit and authoritarianism and tyranny that they're currently doing. That is our fear. we do not want a government of authoritarianism. We want a government that is effective, serves the people. I have to say, looking at all the people in our government right now, seeing who leaned in early on the bill, on the appropriations bill that had to be signed yesterday. Today, I'm recording this on Saturday, March 15th. So the funding bill went through yesterday, the 14th. It's very interesting to see the number of people who really stand out as honest and ethical. I wish it were more. So the final outcome is the high priestess. This is a woman who keeps the secrets, who holds the secrets, who knows the things. And she's in control of a lot. I feel like this is Judge Chutkan. She's gonna be our outcome. What else? Feeling like it's out in the cold, left out in the cold. That greed for the sake of greed, faking it till you make it, but again, juggling the money. Huh. Considering who we're talking about, Six of Cups is um, familial relationships, and that can be family of blood and family of choice. I suspect that Starboy will continue using his child as a shield. Um, he's trying to put up the front that this is about stopping wasteful spending, but really it's about creating chaos. This is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, and ultimately, where we're going is the Ace of Pentacles, which are new opportunities, new starts. This is about a year and a half down the road, I feel like. And I feel like the person that's going to get us there is represented by our King of Swords. This is not going to be an easy path for this person. And I don't know that it's truly a man. I said in a different video that I recorded earlier today, but is coming out on a different day than this one, that when I see king and queen, it doesn't matter to me whether the person I'm reading for or about is male or female. I simply look at the attributes for that card and apply them equally to male or female gender. I don't care. And back to my earlier sidebar when I said everybody is loved here, there are currently known more than 30 different genders biologically. And so anybody, you go after my trans friends and I'm coming after you because I'm a mama bear and I believe everybody has the right to a peaceful, happy life, however they choose to live it, as long as it harms no one else. There you go. Once again, I've said my piece. And oh, look, the tower. Feel like this might represent some rotten Easter eggs. How's that? Gifts left over. This feels like somebody of an entirely different administration. I feel like at this point, this is not F-45. I feel like DOGE is gone. I don't know that any of this is true, but this is just the sensation that I'm getting. And this feels like the person who's going to, ooh, this feels very much like a Pete Buttigieg. Ooh. And he's going to find all of the chaos and all the yuck and have to work really hard at fixing it and find the energy to fix it. And there's the felon, but he's going to rely on people who have more knowledge than he does. Still, it's going to cause him a lot of stress, but ultimately, everything comes out. It all comes out in the end. All right. That was a Libby moment. Libby from Meister Tarot. She will put down half the deck by the time she's done reading because she does storytelling reading. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I am the type of person who gives a shout out to the other channels that I watch and that I enjoy and know that they do really good work. And I've given lots of shout outs across my very short time here already. So I feel like there's a lot of really amazing talent in this community. Um, and there's room for us all. And I'm glad to be here among such amazing talent. So, on that note, oh, this feels like it needs a calming moment, right? Yes? Okay. So, I want you to take a deep breath in and blow it out. And as you do that again, as you blow out the next breath, I want you to let all the muscles in your body relax and feel that angst and anxiety and anger and that ball of yuck drain out from your body through the bottom of your feet and into the earth. And as you do that, feel the earth accept that energy and thank her for taking it and cleansing it and releasing it to the universe as cleansed and loving energy. And then I want you to replace that angst, anxiety energy with joy and love. Think about something that makes you smile. And if you're not sure what that is, just be quiet and let your spirit guides show you a picture of that moment. When I do a protection prayer before I start doing these, I ask my spirit guide to show me something that confirms they are here for my greater good. And invariably, what they show me makes me smile. Um, One of the readings that I did earlier in the week, my guides showed me making cookies, snickerdoodle cookies with my mom. And I was very young, and it was just a joyous occasion. And I had a huge smile, and I was able to hold on to that energy the entire day. And I hope whatever you or your spirit guides have brought up as your moment of joy sticks with you for the remainder of the day, and that you know that you're made of stardust and magic. You are far more powerful than you know, and you are profoundly loved and deeply respected. Living the human life is not easy. One foot in front of the other. That's all it is, day after day. Okay? You got this. We're going to be okay. All right. That's my mom moment. Have a great one. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Thanks again for watching. Tarot and oracle cards are for entertainment purposes only, and any statements made about people, places, or things in this reading are alleged. Thanks.